Hey everyone, it's Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Well, let's fuse the persona we need for the boss. We're gonna need Alp as part of the fusion here. I already have Alp from Shuffle Time, but if you do not, it's a pretty easy fusion. You just take Angel and Orpheus. Real cheap and easy. Just fuse those two, and you'll get Alp. Doesn't really matter what you fuse with. If you don't have Oberon with you, like I do, go ahead and buy him back. You'll need him for, well, fusing with Alp to get Zouchoten. Now, you're going to want to transfer Dia and Media. You can get away with just Media, but I'd rather get them both. There we go. Real easy to get those two abilities. They're very low-level abilities. They're healing abilities. They transfer, not all the time, but pretty often. And I don't think you have any... Right, there's only one physical attack, Zane, so not much is interfering, so pretty easy to get those two abilities. Don't drop the cards, Igor. Even if you found him in Shuffle Time, I would still refuse him because you want those two abilities to transfer. Well, you need those two abilities to transfer. Sharp Student is an interesting ability. It lowers the odds of sustaining a critical hit. I wish it was immunity to critical hits. That would make it actually quite good, but all it does is reduce the chance of being hit with a critical hit, which... I mean, I guess that's okay, but... it really should make you immune. It is pretty unlikely, though, that you'll be hit with a critical hit with the Sharp Student ability. So it is good. I mean, it does have a significant impact. It's just, it should make you immune. Now I want to fuse Empusa, Zouchoten, and Inugami. We shouldn't need Empusa anymore. I don't think we'll need her again, but I need Inugami. Should have gotten that one from a Shuffle Time. If not, well, no, you would have had to fuse it by now because of the Hanged Man Arcana. Our social link. So now let's do a triangle fusion. That'll give us Kusi Mitama. Now we want to transfer, again, Media and Dia. Shouldn't be too difficult to transfer. That's Yatagarasu. Thanks for giving it to Yatagarasu and not Kusi Mitama. That makes me so happy. Thanks. I really appreciate that. We do want Yatagarasu, but not yet. Alright, come on. Don't make me edit out for this. Come on, it's two easy abilities to get. I'm not asking a lot here, game. I'm asking for two abilities. I so want the game to be like Persona 4 Golden, where I can just pick my damn abilities. Who decided this was a good idea? Seriously. The game would still be perfectly difficult if you could just pick the damn abilities. You would just remove this, because, again, I'm just going to keep doing this until I get the two abilities I care about. Whether it takes me 30 seconds or 30 hours. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make it harder. It just makes it more tedious. Okay, well, one more try, and then I'll edit out until I get it. Okay, yep, I'll be back. Seriously, as soon as I edit out, I get it on the next try. What the hell? I also got Dodge Slash, so that's pretty good. Why not? Be able to avoid some damage occasionally. Doubles your evasion against slash attack. Don't drop the cards. Now, Kusi Mitama is an awesome persona. It's a wind persona. It's going to be my new wind persona. It's going to be replacing Pale Rider. It has Magaru and Garula, which is awesome. But more importantly, it nulls wind and is resistant to lightning. Yes, it's weak to... it also has Recarm, the level 1 revive spell. Revives you to 50% HP. Well, revives a character. But it's weak to darkness. But that is entirely irrelevant. There is no enemy that is weak to wind that will use darkness, so I don't care about that. I essentially have a wind persona with no weakness. Kusi Mitama is awesome, in addition to having really good stats, so I highly recommend him for the next boss. It's definitely the way to go. So let's save just in case I screw up. Which is always possible. I mean, you never know. Now, for the party that I want to bring, I have Akihiko, Mitsuru, and Junpei. Akihiko's there for debuffing purposes, obviously. That's pretty much all he's good for. Junpei is there for damage. Mitsuru is actually going to be our healer because she has, well, she should have Diarama by now. She gets it earlier than Akihiko. I don't want to use Yukari here because, well, the boss has lightning. I think this is the last time that's really going to be all that relevant. But, yeah, she has Diarama. But it is there. So let's take this guy out.
Be careful. This Hierophant is quite powerful.
Oh, it's another Hierophant, is it? Okay, switch over to Kusi Mitama. Junpei, you can go on full assault. I want you to heal us and you to debuff. I wish they had actually separated heal support into two different things, but whatever. Let's scan the guy, and we want to use, I believe, Garula. Yes, yeah. He is actually technically weak to wind. He doesn't get knocked down from it, but he is vulnerable to it. He does take more damage to it. Pretty low resistance to it. Yeah, that's not bad. But yeah, he resists Slash and Pierce, nulls Light and Darkness, obviously, and repels Ice and Lightning. So you gotta use Wind, which he happens to have very low resistance to. Awesome, Tarunda right off the bat. But he has a Zionga, Mazionga, Mind Charge, Poison Mist, Electrite, Poison Boost, and Dodge Strike. If he uses Mind Charge, I don't really care, honestly. As long as... I mean, if Junpei's going before him, I would have him go on heal support so that maybe you can get a Rakukacha in on the main character, but even then, it's really not necessary because of the persona that I've used. If somebody dies, just use a Revival Bead. Now, he can use Poison Mist. It has a 25% chance of poisoning somebody in your party. That is, hits everybody. Oh, by the way, Provoke was the single target enrage skill that I mentioned, I think, 2 episodes ago. I got it confused. But anyway, if you do get poisoned, just use Dispoisons as needed. Most of the time it'll just miss everybody, but sometimes it'll poison 1 or 2 people, so just use Dispoisons.
It's still alive.
Oh, Tarunda is his only debuff right now. Okay, good.
Couldn't finish it up.
But yeah, Kusi Mitama really makes this fight quite irrelevant. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. This guy's real easy with Kusi Mitama. And I don't even care about his Mind Charge. Oh, wow.
Here's a chance.
That was a lot of damage, Junpei. I must have really high level compared to this guy. Oh, he does have a Elect Break, which can remove your resistance to electricity.
Hang in there.
He also has Poison Boost, which makes his Poison Mist likelier to hit, but I think it only goes up to 32%. No, I think 36% it goes up to. So I guess it's 36, not 25. And Dodge Strike, which does make him more likely to dodge strike attacks. Oh well. It's only doubled evasion, it's not that bad. And that was the extent of his mind charge, because I did that grinding. If I didn't do that grinding, this guy would be pretty difficult, but... not anymore. Really, the trick is Kusi Mitama. Just get Kusi Mitama, and you're basically invincible. There's nothing he can do. And that did not level me up. I expected him to give me more than 628 experience. However, I'm very close. Yeah, 341. I should be able to get that relatively easily. I'll take the Homunculus. And the Soma, an Elixir. Definitely take that. Why don't you heal us, Mitsuru? Alright, let's keep going up. What the? Is that not the end? I thought that was the end. Oh. No, that's gotta be the end.
There are 2 enemies.
Oh, no, this is not the end, actually. There's another floor. Well, whatever, I want to, No, that doesn't make sense.
It's weak.
Whatever, we got these guys here. I thought it was just the 2 bosses. I don't think there's a 3rd one. Whatever, these guys are weak to lightning. I'll take them out.
The enemy is down. Now's your chance.
I've been waiting for this.
Kind of confused myself here. I just want to get to level 30. I'll take that. I mean, if there's another boss, I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble here. But I don't think so. I think this is it. Yeah, it's all the same enemies so far.
Be careful.
We'll go with Zionga. Make sure you've learned Getsue with, oh, it's... Duh, I should use Kusi Mitama. But make sure you've learned Getsue with Takamikazuchi. You really should have by now. It's pretty easy to learn that.
Don't overdo it.
That's right, I forgot to change my tactics. Come on, guys, I just want to go up here. Well, you can go in full assault. Yeah, I guess I'll use Kusi Mitama.
There are 3 enemies left.
I can count, Fuka, thanks.
2 more enemies.
There we go. Only 1 or 2 more battles, so we should be okay.
Defeated an
That's the
enemy.
last one.
Give me shuffle time. Really? You're not gonna give me shuffle time? An experience card probably would have leveled me up there, but... Wow, 98 experience, so... There's gotta be an enemy around here somewhere. Hi, Pixie? Sure, why not? This should do the trick.
Enemies left.
Hi, Pixie.
Alright, knock them all down, and we'll auto attack, and then we'll hopefully get an experience card, and that should really do the trick. Then we can fuse Yatagarasu, and that should be it. Yeah, there we go. Experience card, I will take that. Never mind, I will not take that, because I lost sight of it. Okay, we'll kill this guy then.
There are 2 of them. Attack!
Okay, let's try this one more time.
Good choice. The enemy
I would have
is
gotten to
down.
like 600 experience if I knew exactly how much he gave, but I thought he would give at least 1,000, but no. Apparently not.
That was
Yeah, the
too
Tartarus
easy.
bosses, I know they don't give nearly as much as the full moon bosses, which is stupid, by the way, but whatever. There we go. You'll want to be, oh yeah, now we can store the maximum of 12 personas, which is another reason to get to level 30.
My skill level has increased.
That'll make it easier to bring personas both for Tartarus and Social Links. There we go. Thanks, Fuka. Scared me with that last generic dialogue. Let's just run from this guy so we can get to the top here. And we got one more persona to
There are
fuse.
3 of them. Strike first.
Let's not fight that guy. Is that it? Are we at the top? No? A medicine? What the hell am I gonna do with a medicine at this point in the game? Okay, seriously, are we at the top? That would be nice. Thanks, we're at the top. Good. So, let's take a look at the... So weird that you have to go to system to look at these, but let's take a look at that. Wonder who wrote these things. But let's go hand that in. And then, I'll take a look at if there's anything else I need to do for the full moon. But I don't think so. But yeah, let's, hand that in. No, I probably will wait to get the next rare sword, just to make it easier for myself. Maybe I'll fuse that later as well. Maybe in the next episode. Ah, Balm of Life. That's a good reward. Okay, so let's register. And just in case I screw up, I'm going to save, take a pause break, and see if there's anything else I need to do. Okay, I'm back, and first things first, make sure you register Hi Pixie and Kusi Mitama. This will require, between fusing Kusi Mitama and, Yatagarasu, the persona I'm going to fuse, you'll need around 90,000 altogether, which you should more than have if you did the, grinding. So, first things first, we want to fuse Huapo with, Omoikane, who you should have. I mean, you needed him for the bookstore at some point. So let's go ahead and fuse those two. That'll give us Naga. You could have found Naga earlier, but I I still want to fuse him just so that he has more abilities. I don't care to transfer anything. Again, make sure you've registered High Pixie and Kusi Mitama. We will be buying them back. Or Huapo, excuse me. You want to register High Pixie as well. We'll have to buy him back, too. Okay. You can, I don't even care what you learn. I just kind of need you. So now we want to fuse... Let's, register that Naga. Yeah, I wanted Naga to have 8 abilities. I don't really care what they are. But that way I'll be able to transfer the maximum of 5 abilities with High Pixie, Kusi Mitama, and Naga. Well, Kusi Mitama, High Pixie, and Naga. Kusi Mitama must be the highest level. In fact, for some reason, I wrote the fusion wrong in my notes. I wrote that's High Pixie having the highest level, but really, Kusi Mitama should always have the highest level, unless you went really far out of your way. Which is fine, that's what I want. Oh, do you not have, Oh, it doesn't have all 8 abilities. Okay, that's fine. What I want to transfer is Media and Tarunda, which shouldn't be a problem. Unfortunately, my High Pixie didn't learn Rakukaja, but oh well. 4 abilities is better than none, or better than 3. Should not take long to get just Tarunda and Media. Pretty low level abilities. Of course, when you give me Rakunda to taunt me! Really? Dia? I have Diarama on this persona. Why would I want Dia? Yeah, you have Tarunda. You don't really need Tarunda, but it's there for emergencies. In case I want to counter a mind charge. There we go, Tarunda and Media. Awesome. Now, Yatagarasu isn't very good. I only use him to basically heal during the next boss. But he knows. He essentially has no weakness as well. I mean, yeah, he's weak to darkness, but it's not really relevant for what I'm using him for. Resists wind, but I don't care that much about it. Yeah, not overly concerned about that dark weakness. Let's register him. And we'll buy back our personas here. But yeah, Diarama and Media could be useful for the next full moon boss. Sometimes I don't need it, but I like to have it. And besides, I need Yatagarasu to get a fusion weapon for Mitsuru. And I am going to use him for that purpose, which means well, using him and then buying him back on the next day. But we're going to need Huapo. Takamikazuchi we're still going to use. Okay, yeah, we already have him. I didn't fuse him away, okay. Kusi Mitama, who is unfortunately quite expensive. And I believe Takamikazuchi I fused. Was it Takamikazuchi? No, it was High Pixie. Alright, there we go. That's all my personas bought back. Okay, so I'll list that in the video description as always. How to fuse both of them, although I'll put a note behind by Yatagarasu that he's level 30. I'll note that Kusi Mitama is level 29. And I'm gonna end it here. So in the next episode, we'll do some more social links. This is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, actually, we'll do some more training, but yeah. Yay. Take care.